What if I told you that some foods you've been eating your entire life, believing they were healthy, could actually be harming your body? As someone who's spent years studying nutrition, I was shocked to discover the dark truth behind many so-called health foods. Recent research from leading medical institutions has revealed that certain foods we've trusted for decades may actually increase inflammation, spike blood sugar, and even raise cancer risks. A groundbreaking 20-year study from Harvard Medical School has uncovered disturbing evidence. 5 foods that millions of people consume daily, thinking they're making healthy choices, are actually increasing their risk of chronic diseases. This comprehensive study followed 120,000 adults, and the results sent shockwaves through the medical community. The first shocking revelation concerns fruit juice. Most people believe 100% fruit juice equals eating fruit, right? Wrong. A single glass of fruit juice contains 25 to 35 grams of sugar, nearly identical to a can of soda. What's worse is that the juicing process strips away all the fiber, causing your blood sugar to spike dangerously high. Stanford University School of Medicine published research showing that people who drink just 1 glass of fruit juice daily have a 21% increased risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Orange juice, long praised for its vitamin C content, has a glycemic index of 63, higher than white rice. This means it raises your blood sugar faster than many foods we consider unhealthy. The manufacturing process is even more alarming. Most commercial fruit juices are made from concentrate, diluted with water, and enhanced with artificial flavors and added sugars. Even products labeled as 100% natural aren't exempt. University of California researchers analyzed 50 popular juice brands and found added sugars in every single product tested. The second shocking food is brown rice. We've been told brown rice is healthier than white rice, and it does contain more fiber and B vitamins. But here's the hidden danger: brown rice contains phytic acid and aflatoxin. Phytic acid is an anti-nutrient that blocks the absorption of essential minerals, like iron, zinc, and calcium. Aflatoxin is far more serious. The World Health Organization classifies it as a Group 1 carcinogen produced by mold. Because brown rice isn't processed like white rice, it has 3 to 5 times higher aflatoxin exposure risk according to the FDA. Rice stored in humid conditions sees aflatoxin levels skyrocket. Japan's National Cancer Center conducted a study showing that people who eat brown rice daily have a 12% higher risk of liver cancer compared to those who don't. This alarming increase is attributed to aflatoxin accumulation. While brown rice isn't inherently bad, it requires special storage and preparation methods most people don't know about. The third culprit is granola. Many people reach for granola as a healthy breakfast or diet food. It contains oats, nuts, and dried fruit, so it must be nutritious, right? Unfortunately, most granola is essentially sugar cereal in disguise. A typical 100-gram serving contains 20 to 30 grams of sugar. The British Nutrition Foundation found that popular granola products often contain more sugar than cake. Ironically, premium granolas marketed as healthy tend to have the highest sugar content because manufacturers add large amounts of honey and maple syrup to enhance flavor. The calorie density is staggering. A typical bowl contains 80 to 100 grams of granola, equivalent to 400 to 500 calories. That's similar to a hamburger. Oxford University researchers found that people who regularly eat granola have weight gain rates 23% higher than average. Fourth is fat-free yogurt. Removing fat seems healthy, but when manufacturers strip away fat, they compensate by adding massive amounts of sugar. A single container of fat-free yogurt contains 20 to 25 grams of sugar, comparable to a donut. The problems don't stop there. Without fat, you feel less satisfied and tend to eat more. Fat removal also impairs absorption of fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, and K. French National Institute of Health and Medical Research found that people consuming fat-free yogurt daily had obesity rates 18% higher than others. Artificial sweeteners present another concern. Fat-free yogurts often contain aspartame and sucralose, which research suggests disrupt gut microbiome balance. Scientists at Israel's Weizmann Institute found that artificial sweeteners reduce beneficial gut bacteria and increase inflammation. The fifth shocking food is low-sodium soy sauce. Marketed as a healthier seasoning with reduced salt, it harbors a hidden danger. To compensate for reduced sodium, manufacturers add large amounts of chemical flavor enhancers and preservatives. MSG content is often 2 to 3 times higher than regular soy sauce. MSG can trigger headaches, nausea, and dizziness in sensitive individuals. It also stimulates appetite, leading to overeating. The term, Chinese restaurant syndrome, exists precisely because of MSG's well-documented side effects. McGill University researchers found that people regularly consuming MSG had obesity rates 33% higher than average. The manufacturing process creates additional concerns. Instead of traditional fermentation, many low-sodium soy sauces use acid hydrolysis, which produces 3-MCPD, a possible carcinogen. The European Food Safety Authority said daily intake limits at 2 micrograms per kilogram of body weight. But a single tablespoon of low-sodium soy sauce can exceed this limit. So how can you identify these fake health foods? The most important step is reading ingredient labels carefully. Look for hidden sugars disguised as high fructose corn syrup, maltodextrin, or other names. Ingredients are listed by quantity, so sugar near the beginning means high content. Instead of fruit juice, eat whole fruits. An apple contains 4 grams of fiber that moderates blood sugar response. If you must drink juice, make it fresh and consume immediately, or dilute store-bought juice with equal parts water. Brown rice doesn't need complete avoidance, but requires proper preparation. Rinse thoroughly and soak for at least 12 hours before cooking to remove much of the phytic acid and aflatoxin. Store in cool, dry conditions and consume within 3 months of purchase. Make your own granola instead of buying commercial versions. Combine oats with nuts and seeds. Add a little olive oil and 1 tablespoon of honey, then bake. When buying commercial granola, choose products with less than 10 grams of sugar per serving. Choose Greek yogurt or naturally fermented varieties over fat-free options. Some fat content provides satiety and improves vitamin absorption. Add fresh berries or nuts for natural sweetness, instead of relying on added sugars. Select traditionally fermented soy sauce with simple ingredients: soybeans, wheat, and salt. Avoid products containing chemical flavor enhancers or preservatives. Though more expensive, it's a worthwhile investment in your health. Most importantly, maintain dietary balance. Any food consumed excessively can become problematic. Variety and moderation remain the foundations of healthy eating. Choose minimally processed foods closest to their natural state. Simpler ingredient lists with fewer additives are generally healthier. Particularly avoid foods high in added sugars, sodium, and trans fats. Develop label reading habits. Check not just calories but sugar, sodium, saturated fat, and trans fat content. Note the percentage of daily recommended values these represent. Don't fall for marketing tricks. Terms like natural, organic, or additive-free don't automatically mean healthy. Always verify actual ingredients and nutritional information. Consider the source and processing methods when choosing foods. The simpler and more similar to homemade preparation, the healthier it likely is. Consult nutrition professionals when needed. Dietitians and doctors can help you develop personalized eating plans based on your health status, age, and activity level. Regular health screenings are essential. Monitor blood sugar, cholesterol, and blood pressure to catch problems early. And adjust your diet accordingly. Avoid extreme diets that eliminate entire food groups or focus on single foods. Such approaches often create nutritional imbalances. Eating everything in moderation with variety remains the healthiest approach. Healthy eating isn't achieved overnight. It's about forming lifelong habits. Start with small changes and gradually increase healthy choices over time. Your health results from thousands of small daily decisions. Begin making informed food choices today for a healthier tomorrow. If this video helped you, please subscribe and like for more evidence-based nutrition information.